Over here I'm going to have some planting. I'm going to plant stuff under the ground here. Stuff that the deer won't bother. And I got a couple blackberry bushes I planted up along there that hopefully will take off this year. They didn't do anything last year. I planted 8 of them, and I can only see 2 of them still there with any green on them. But there was 8 of them along there, and I think 6 of them died off. Hopefully the roots are still good and they'll come back once it starts warming up. Let's go up here and check out what I'm doing. Well, first of all, let's look over here. Along there I've got some corn planted. I wasn't even planning on putting in any corn, but I figured, what the heck, it doesn't matter. About 6x3 area of corn. Probably won't make it. The deer will probably tear it up. But up here, I've got one of my chestnuts that I grafted onto a pawpaw tree last year. I've been putting plant fertilizer on the buds where they meet with the tree here, hoping they'll take off. And I got another one over there, hoping that they both take off. And of course right here I had another blackberry bush I planted, and it died off and didn't do anything last year either. Hopefully this year it'll take off. I dug this up last weekend. This hillside is full of rocks and clay, so I need to add some stuff to that pile of dirt there to loosen it up and make it easier to grow stuff in it. But I was planning on putting potatoes and onions and garlic and maybe some peanuts in there. Anything that grows underground that the deer will have a little bit more trouble getting to. Plus, I don't think deer will eat the potatoes. I think the actual plant is toxic or poison to the deer. Not the actual potato, but plant. Down here I put this in. Got some good soil, put some mulch on top, and now I haven't planted anything yet. But my compost is in there, my cow manure, some regular soil, and mulch. And I need to put a fence around it because my cats have been using it as a litter box. Not my cats, the cats. So I'm going to put a fence around it. And I'll get started and show you what the results are. Alright, I drilled some holes and put the brackets on. I need to drill the screws in and before I do anything else, but I've got 4 brackets there to hold these pipes into place, and then I'm going to put my fence onto the pipes. Now, let me screw one of these in here for a quick second. So that one hand. Not the right kind of screws. I should have got shorter ones, but they'll do. Alright, I'm going to finish this off and then I'm going to put the pipes in, and I'll show you that when I'm done. Alright, got my posts in. I want to give you a picture of that before I put the fencing on. Can't do this and hold the camera at the same time, so you'll have to wait until I'm finished to see the results. And I'm sure a 5-foot fence around this will keep the cats from using it as a litter box. And it should keep the deer out of it too, so I could have other things in there. I wasn't planning on putting it in the first place, so I could plant some stuff that I'm going to want to eat more, since I won't have to worry about the deer. Anyway, I'll be back when I'm finished. Alright, I got 3 sides up, and I'm attaching it with cable ties. But what I got to do now is, because I need to be able to get into my garden, I can't use cable ties on this last part. So I'm going to use wire and just cut off a piece and twist it around the fence for this last connection here. And then I'll be able to unhook it and get into my garden and do what I have to do. So it's looking pretty good so far, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, I'll be back when I'm finished. Alright, the fence is up, it's finished. Like I said, this last piece is just connected with wire. The bottom, if the cats really want in there, they can climb up underneath the bottom, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. If it is a problem, I'll be able to attach this in a couple places and still have a place to get into my garden. And the other 3 sides won't even matter. I can attach them however I can. But for now, there's my little garden fence. And this fencing, it doesn't cost that much. It was like $13. It's real cheap. But it should last a couple years. I don't think it'll deteriorate over the winter. And this is just plain old water pipe. But I'm going to have to put a fence up around another part of the garden too, but I don't think I'm going to do that today, because I've really got nothing to mount the water pipes to down there. So I got to figure out something for that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later. Making ashes for the garden. Burning up all that debris up there on the hill.
What?
I said I'm making ashes.
No, I said.
From all the stuff on the hillside. Rake that all down there. I'm taking your picture. It's a movie. You don't have to smile for the whole movie.
What'd you say that then? So what'd you say was a picture then?
I meant movie. I should have just put the fire in the garden. I haven't planted anything yet.
I'll be back.
Alright.
So I was just trying to